everyone, I am the Cutting Zeta, and this is another Tinker's Cube draft, best of one. I am actually going to try to, or I'm hoping to do a little better than last time, only went 2-3. So, alright, so we have Heliod, which is actually a really good life gain card. Archon Sun's Grace is good. Nicol Bolas is just a fine Grixis card. I don't think I really want it here. But Archon is good for enchantments, which is Mariah's Conjecture, which is more instant sorcery. On Sarah's Wings is a decent enchantment, especially since I don't think there's as much removal. Playcrafter is good for sacrifice type strategies or token strategies. Same with Woe Strider. I'm gonna try something different this time. I think I'm going to start with Archon of Sun's Grace because it's really good enchantment payoff card. And there's actually a decent amount of enchantments in this pack that so one of them might wheel. Clothis kind of works, but pushes me into red-green also. So Golas is just a powerful card, especially if you go super green and have access to 5 colors or something like Field of Dead. So Star of Extinction is a board wipe. That certainly is. And there's no other. I guess there's Cartouche of Solidarity, which I can try to force, although it's kind of one of the weaker ones. Oh, excuse me. Goblin Rally is good in Blue-Red Spells Matters. Gargoyle is good in graveyard decks. I don't really want to go on any of these other strategies right now. I could get Castle because it's just a strong card, but I think I will take the Cartouche here. It's okay, but give something first strike. Folio Fancies is decent. Here's a good enchantment. It does lean me towards white-black. Oh, never mind. This is a better payoff card. And hope that this wheels. Yeah, this is good, because every enchantment after that just nets me a card. And if I focus on enchantments or enchantment creatures, this will be great. Yeah, let's hedge up on this. Let's see if I can force this strategy early on. Ooh, this is also just really strong. So here's the question, because I want to draw a card. Or I want to say enchantments. This is an insane card, although I don't really have counters. Whereas this stays on theme and can eventually turn into a creature, and that's the cat whining because she had to be stuck in here because she wasn't eating. I think having some enchantment ramp is more important than just a random +1/+2. Oh my god, what? Yeah, let me select this and let the cat out. Come here. This is a whiny butt. Do. She doesn't want to stay in here. Now that she can go out in the rest of the house with the cats, she's just like being cooped up in here. I don't want the cats in here right now. Bye-bye. Alright, did I get what I wanted? Yes, I did. Okay. So Nylea sort of works. But she focuses more on creatures than being an enchantment, even though she is an enchantment herself. She can filter cards. I can start dumping lands in the graveyard if I have extra mana available. Other than that, this is a decent creature for my deck. Incubation Druid's really good for ramp. And this is an artifact. I think I'll just take Nylea. Back for More is pretty good, although I'm not really in black. It's only creatures. I don't really like any of these cards. I think the only card here that would make me want to move into another color is Omen of the Forge, because it's an enchantment. So this is going to be a speculative pick. I don't really want anything else. Carnifex Steven's back. Insert sorcery, so that's not good. Not in artifacts. I'm not liking any of these cards for what I'm doing. Could just take Voracious Typhoon because it's just a solid creature. Terrarian helps me with mana fixing once, and then I can replaces itself. I think I'm just gonna take the 4/4. Far and away from that. Ooh, so Ancestral Mask is good because it buffs them for every other creature on the battlefield, but doesn't give them like trample or anything. Whereas Cartouche of Knowledge draws me a card by itself and gives the enchanted creature flying. So that's the main difference here. This pushes me into blue if I want to play it. This keeps me in green. And I don't really have anything with trample. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with the Ancestral Mask, just so I don't necessarily have to be in blue, and then all this stuff comes into play. Well, I don't really have any enchantments yet. None of these cards are really cards that I probably want to play. Now I wish I had it, because Fairy Vandal is actually not that bad. If I can draw extra cards, which I do have the means to do so, so I'm going to take this. And here I don't really... What is this? Return... Yep, not in there. Not in there. Looks like Blue-Red Spells Manners is actually open. I've been getting some good enchantments, so... I only have one legendary creature, and it doesn't give it... It's also the trample problems. I think I'm just going to take Yavimaya Shepherd, just as a chump. And I'm far and away from black and red, so Blood Crypt isn't very useful. Although I could take it speculating Field of the Dead. Although Field of the Dead is just like it should be picked up by most decks anyways. I think I'll actually take Folio of Fancy just as a speculative thing because it's not bad. Ooh. I mean, yeah, if I'm playing colors, I'm not going to be going into blue for this, so I'll take Stormheld as a speculative pick. And Titanic Brawl is just a good removal spell. So I'm mostly in green with a splash of white, so let me actually bring these red cards in. Now I kind of wish I got that Lantern card, so I can have some mana fixing for a turn, because I don't have a lot of real mana fixing yet. And how many auras do I have? I think I had at least 2. That's an aura. I'd rather have the end summon. Even though I'm far and away from blue. So, Kithlos, or however you ever pronounce his name, the red-green enchantment god, didn't wheel. Because I'm pretty sure it's not in this pack. Wow, no one's in artifacts, okay. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone. Okay, that's a good enchantment. This is a good enchantment. I think this is actually the better enchantment because it does, doesn't give trample, which is a problem. I would like the green Cartouche at some point. This can give something trample, but I want to stick to enchantments here. And she's just an enchantment that also individually buffs everything else I play. All my other creatures that come into play. And I'm mostly green, so the devotion helps. See, I'm gonna take her instead of the angelic aspiration. Great Henge is really good, but is an artifact, not an enchantment. I don't see any enchantments in here. Riss is not bad. starts making tokens. I don't really want Momentous Fall, because I'm kind of light on creatures right now. Venerated Lockstone, I'm not really into the token plan just yet. I don't really want any of these other stuff. Crash Through's okay. It's better in Spells Matters, but it does give my creatures trample. But I think I'm gonna pick Riss and for an option to go wide, and she also works well with Renata because Riss starts making 2/2s instead of just 1/1s. So. I do need a way to give my creatures trample. That would be nice. Besides that one red source or crash through. Okay. So Dreadhorde Invasion's a great enchantment, but not in bright colors. Omen of the Sun is also a great enchantment, but in my colors. Animation module. Okay, so as we saw last time, animation module is absolutely insane. How many token generators do I have? Or +1/+1 counters do I have? Not a whole lot. Basically, it's just these two. So I think to stay on theme, it's actually best to take Omen of the Sun. Huatli is really good. But she does get trample. But I think actually this gets trample. I'm gonna take that. For -X, yeah, I can play her as a 5/5, but it's not trample exactly, but it makes things harder to block for a turn. So here's a +1/+1 counter theme. Are there any enchantments in black? I'm far away from black. Danitha Capuchin's actually really good. I don't really have any equipment, but I have a couple auras, so that's a plus there. This returns an artifact or enchantment from... Oh, actually, I think this is better on theme, because I don't have a whole lot of enchantments right now. Or auras. I have like 3. So this brings an enchantment back. Alright, so Sacred Foundry is actually a really good pick here. Affectionate Indirect's also pretty good. I think I don't want to. Mostly because it's a 6-drop, but I kind of need some mana fixing, and I have none. Karametra's Blessing's actually really good here. But I think I need the mana fixing more than just one protection spell. And which... Oh, that's an artifact, not an enchantment. So let's just grab Sacred Foundry here. Doing pretty good. Really strong blue enchantment in the wrong pack, or wrong colors. Ashok also in the wrong colors, so no one's in blue. I'm far and away from a green-black creature. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 4, 5, or 6. There's only 4 mana. I might consider taking this, because... Actually, ooh. Okay, Branching Evolution, I can actually move into +1/+1 counters. And this is just a more realistic enchantment. Lord Extinction is fun. Here we go. How many non-humans do I have? Or how many humans do I have? 1. So this is great. And... no other enchantments really to get, so yeah. This is an equipment. Not a huge fan of this. I could get secluded. Ooh, here we go. Heliod's Paint, the Pilgrim. Gets me an aura, which can be... I don't have a whole lot of auras, but, I mean, still, paying 3 mana to get a 1/2 blocker and draws me a card, and it's a card I probably want. So if I can get something like Pacifism, that'd even be better, because then... I think Pacifism is probably in the cube, because then I can search for a removal spell. So I'm kind of split on like power and power here. So I'm gonna take the Judge because I'm more likely to draw at least one card with it, especially now that I have Grumgully. Unbreakable Formation's not bad. It's cuttable in my deck. I need more creatures. So did Omen of the White Omen pass? Or I can't remember what pack that was in. I would like that to pass. I mean, I'll take Dreadhorde Invasion if I can. I might be greedy enough to try to play it, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to. Same thing here, just mana fixing. Probably not playing it. I wasn't playing any of those other cards. I do need like 4 or 5 more creatures. Okay. The Ozolith is decent here. I would prefer it if the Ozolith was an enchantment. Take this. And I'll take that. But as creatures die, I can. Okay, so Trostani is just great. Legion's landing's also pretty good. Oh. This might wheel. Oh, Voracious Hydra, this pack is really good. Honestly, there's like 5 cards I want from this pack. Trostani Discordant, Legion's Landing, Annex, Voracious Hydra, and Cartouche's Strength. And Trostani is just such a powerful 5-drop in my colors. And since there's like steel types of steel effects, this is just great. So I'm looking at either Charming Prince or Crocodile the Crossing. I could get Domri here, but I really do need more creatures. So look, how many creatures had to have come into play effects? Heliod's Pilgrim, Storm Herald. Technically Grumgully in that. Trusty Retriever. Yeah, I'm actually going to take Charming Prince here. Yes. When one or more creatures you control attack, you can let people know attack creatures. Not super aggressive, but this is great. I do need to get some more creatures. Sylvala isn't that great in my deck. I do have some token. Okay, Bloomhulk is probably the play here. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bloomhulk. No. And Trample, okay. So I'm gonna have to make a lot of cuts. But yeah, I think that this draft's going pretty well. A lot more thematic. Ooh, there we go. A lot more thematic than my last draft because it kind of petered out. Just need my opponents or the other drafters to pick. It's probably stuck on this person again. Alright, this isn't that great of a pack. So I can either take the Forgotten Cave just to cycle it if I draw too many lands, but I don't have a lot of mana fixing. Or I can take the Wanderer. I think I'm gonna take the Wanderer. because it helps with some of my fight cards. I want Cartouche the Strength Dual Wield. Ooh, there we go. There's a good enchantment. And it's a creature. So there's like, what did I say, like 5 cards good in that the first pack, and so that means 4 of them might have, or 1 of 4 of them, hopefully wheels. Okay, I'm fine with Annex here. I would have preferred the Hydra, the Cartouche, and I'm at 17 creatures now. I'm gonna take Domri. Domri is just really good. Pumps all my some of the token generations I have, and allows me to take out some of their creatures. I'm gonna have to make a lot of cuts, but yeah, I'm probably gonna cut that. Arkansas Grace. Sat Herd. I might want to take out Branching Evolution. It puts into play, right? It puts it in the hand. That's fine. Nope, I need a trample. I'm not really going to play this. I don't have a lot of token generators, so this would most likely be a bear most of the game, or most games. So I'm actually going to take the castle here, because it's just a mountain. I have to make 7 cuts. This generate tokens is double red, but I think Chandra's just better. Okay, sure.
Anything.
Yeah, not playing that. Okay, so I'm happy with this deck. I did have to make a lot of cuts. Alright, so let's put in the lands. I didn't get too many lands. Let's focus on stuff that is just these are I'm gonna probably keep these in because they're powerful and they're giving my stuff trample, and I kind of need so anything that has a +1/+1 counter on it will have trample, so that's good. This also gives trample. Gets my enchantments back. I don't know if I really Bloom Hulk, because I'm not super big in the +1/+1 counter scheme, although it's good. And Nylea, I'm gonna put over there for now. How many auras do I have? I have 1, 2, technically. 3. I only have 3 auras. And they're not the best auras, so Stormherald actually might... I need to cut 3, so I probably don't want Stormherald. It's good. I just didn't get a whole lot of auras. Like, now I kind of wish I got Cartouche of Strength. I don't really have a whole lot of life gain, but every time I attack with a big creature, I'm gonna gain some life. I have Unbreakable Formation, help me with that. And it's an enchantment. Annex is an enchantment. Considering taking out Chandra, although she makes tokens. How many enchantments do I have? Does this show me? I have 12 enchantments, so I have a lot. How many removal spells do I have? Actually, first of all, how many +1/+1 counter generators do I have? This doesn't count. I have 1. 2, 3, technically 4. Technically 5. Yeah, I'm going to take out the Ozolith and Branching Evolution. Because I don't have a whole lot. Although this does replace itself. That's the difference here. That might come back in. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible cuts, and I need to make 8. So I'm not cutting Alseid because it's really good. Charming Prince, I still have a lot of come into play effects, and I can still scry to or get me to Path of Bravery. Decent removal spell, good removal spell. Ramp, sort of. Decent removal spell, good removal spell, and protects my creatures from fights and stuff like that. I might actually want to take out the Judge. Same reason as these. I want to try to cut one more, because out of all of these, I either want to bring back Tristani or Branching Evolution. But with stuff with Graveyard Interaction, where they can reanimate my creatures, and how many enchantments do I have? I still have 12 enchantments. Domri's great. Maybe I do take out Heliod's Pilgrim. How many creatures do I have? 16. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Heliod's Pilgrim. Bring back a 5-drop. I don't want to take out anyone. This is good because both of these actually. Actually, with fight, a bunch of fight and some tramples, maybe I don't need Collision Colossus. Because this probably replaces itself if I can cast Enchantress's Presence first. Triggers a bunch of other Enchantment Matters themes. And if I do have Renata or Grumgully on the battlefield, it just goes out of control. Cut. I play 17 lands. Not a whole lot of mana fixing. But I think this is fine. It's a little greedy, but I think this will be fine. But that's what the skew is about, being greedy. So let's give this a go. Alright, game number 1 with Naya Enchantments. And yeah, this is fine. Probably start making some tokens. I'm probably not going to play Ancestral Mask anytime soon, but I can keep Omen of the Forge up. So this is fine. Yeah, I'm going to play the Forest, just so I can get Riss on the battlefield. And then if they play something, which they're probably not actually. Okay, now I'm actually going to play this untapped. Now I have protection for Riss. I am not going to attack with Riss, though. Yep. Alright, so blue-red spells matters, probably. Okay, sure. I do need to draw some lands. Ooh, they missed. Alright, so I got a Plains. And there's no point in attacking here. I'm probably not going to make a counter. Well, if they don't have any red, they're not going to have a way to kill Riss. So that's fine. Worst they can do is bounce it. Yep. I mean, they might as well attack here. Okay. Titanic Brawl. Okay, that'll be good later. I don't really want to put an Ancestral Mask on anything. Well, I guess I could put on the token, but then they just double block. So I'm just gonna pass. I would like to draw 2 more lands so I can play Huatli and leave up. Okay. In this case, I'm actually going to Omen of the Forge that. They get to draw a card, but they won't have. I won't have to worry about continuously blocking Curious Obsession. Interesting. Alright. Oh, and I can gain life, so that helps with that white enchantment. This is going to be annoying because I won't be able to... does it get first strike? No, just Vigilance. So it turns Augur of Bolas into a 3/3, which is fine. Okay, that just means my Huatli is going to resolve. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yep. Let's create a 1/1. So I will actually just kill the 2/2 here. Take the 3, and then play Huatli. Ooh, I want to land. I want to draw land here. Good. Okay. Now I can make a 3/3.
Show me what you're made of. Come, sing the song of fame.
And no attacks. And if I actually draw another land, I can start duplicating all the 3/3s I have. So flooding out right now is not terrible. And somehow it got darker here, even though I opened up the window. Alexa, set the office lights to 75%. That's better. Sure. I was a little too late to counter stuff. Well, I guess the only problem with double blocking the 2/2 last turn is now they can still attack Huatli, which will go down to 1. But she lose her Augur of Bolas. Sure. That's annoying, but sure. Oh, there goes some of my enchantment matters stuff and Domri. Sure. And you know what? I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna kill Brawl now. And I don't want to cast Ancestral Mask here. I do need to draw some action. I could actually sacrifice one of the Forge. That's unfortunate. Sure. I mean, it couldn't protect Watley, so they're, it looks like they're just mono blue. Now I want to draw Tristani, and that's why I kept Tristani. Ooh, I get an enchantment back? No, I don't have an enchantment to get. I could actually just sack... No. No, let's just make another 3/3 for now. They don't have any pressure on me. I don't really have any pressure on them. I could just play Ancestral Mass now on this 1/1. It'll be a 5/5. Yeah, because I can get it back with the Trusty Retriever. Sure. So I lose Watley? That's fine. Nope, they got some flyers. That's fine, because I just eat the 2/2. I eat both 2/2s? Why would you attack? Like, I understand killing the Huatli. I can't do anything about that. And they have nothing important, so I'm actually going to scry here. I can always just get it back. I do not want lands, even though Castle and Breath is pretty good. Okay, it's not bad. I'll bring back Omen of the Forge. And let's actually just kill the Sailor now. Because it can get them value later in the game. Yeah, let's just attack with 5/5. They have to block with three things. They just take out my wrist, which is fine. Pass turn. Yep. Yep. I can erase this. Sort of. That's not very good. Does this have vigilance? No. There's no point in attacking with that, just the 7/7. Good game, my ass. It's not over. I can sacrifice the owner of the forge. I mean, yeah, I lost that jamming. So I am in trouble. I am dead in 2 turns, and I need to find some good value here. Both of these are really good. So let's keep this. And play that. And attack for 5. Okay, yeah. That's unblockable. But it just dies to the Wanderer, unless you attack it. Oh, that's a problem. Yep, I'm dead. That happens. Alright, game number 2. Hopefully do a little bit better here. I have a message of some sort. This is a little awkward. Opponent goes first and they kept. I guess I could just Charming Prince just to clear out my fix my next few draws, but I'm not casting Annex anytime soon. That's the only problem with keeping this hand. But if I get a red source, I have Domri, who can help me play Annex. I'll keep this. It's not what I wanted to draw. Black, red. Proxa. Okay, I'll discard one of these lanes. Okay, that's not bad. I need a red source, or more powerful enchantments. I do need the double white, but that I can't go wrong with that, so I'm gonna keep the Archon. Sure. So I don't want them to remove this and attack down Domri. Actually, no, that's fine. Ooh, next turn I can actually give this first strike. Or they just have claimed the first warn and now I'm in a lot of trouble.
Looks like you want mouth and no hand.
Now I don't have double white or double red. That was a very aggressive claim, the first warn. Although it did get rid of Domri, so I guess that isn't bad. So I need either... I would prefer a plains than a mountain. Oof, this mana base is going to kill me. Or Sacred Foundry would actually be really good. Alright, well I got my plains. This is not an enchantment, so I can't get it back with Trusted Retriever. I am actually going to need to start attacking. So let's attack with the 3/3. Because if they have a removal spell for Archon, which they might because they're in black, I could be in a lot of trouble. Really? Alright, new plan. There's no enchantments, right? Yeah. Are you kidding me?
I'm a pretty great pyromancer. Say hi to my fiery friends.
So I'm actually dead next turn unless I draw a removal spell for the Phoenix, and I did. Can I have the nuts draws like my opponents that some usually have? I mean, first game they didn't, but this game they just completely threw out everything. Match number 3. I'm all in this hand. I'm not. I don't even have green to try this with Charming Prince. Okay, this isn't terrible. I'll keep 6. I'm gonna toss out one of these lands. Another black-red player. Well, goodbye, Life's Bounty. That's good. Sure. Does not have vigilance. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, you can... Yeah, let's just block. There's no point in attacking. I gain a life. They won't block. Okay, so they're Mardu tokens. I have to discard 2 cards. Well, sure. Alright, yeah, just pass. No point in attacking. I mean, I guess they could have had that 4 damage spell, which they tap out for it, sure. get Nick's Leaf's Ram back. That is a problem. Actually, getting L-Sage is really good. No, this becomes a 1/6 blocker, so I'll take the Ram. I don't get to play it this turn. No attacks. That can be a problem. Alright, well that's not terrible. Oh, this is gonna be a problem because they have Bastion of Remembrance. Ugh. And because they played Lavamancer. If they attack, I do need a double block. Actually, I can just double block like this. Because I lose Renata anyways. Rather get rid of one of the tokens. That is a plus for me. Because now they can't just kill out, flat out kill out Renata. And I can actually kill Grim Lavamancer? No attacks. They can't kill me just yet. Okay, now I'm dead. I don't have an answer for that. Tristani might help. And make tokens with lifelink. Sure. So I'm not quite dead. This is gonna grow. But my tokens have lifelink. So if they attack, this will get bigger. That is haste. If they attack with just the serpent, I'm fine. Sure. It's not terrible. And pass. How do we sack this? Pass. Take 2. Take 3. Sure. I need something good here. Neither of these actually help. Charming Prince helps. I'm still not going to attack yet. I'll probably actually block the 5/5 just so I can gain some life. If they have Embercleave, I'm in trouble. I can't play around Embercleave. Sure. And they get Cranko back. Realm Gully doesn't exactly help. Actually, my creatures are getting quite big. And whenever I attack with creatures, they gain life. So let's actually attack, 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 attack. With every creature they lose, pumps this. So if I just attack with everything, let's say that they chump, or they block everything. So 6, 7. This becomes an 11, 11. I gain, go to 12, go to 18. That doesn't change the clock at all. There's no point in attacking just yet. I have to get this off the foot somehow. That doesn't help. Now I'm kind of forced to attack. Oh yeah, I am forced to attack because I'm dead on board next if I don't. I'm probably just dead anyways. Go to 16. I think I did the math wrong. But I was dead on board anyways because I can't deal with both flyers. And I'm actually still dead on board. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed me going 0-3 in that draft, even though this was a really strong deck. The fact that my opponent drew everything they needed and I didn't. Oh, that was mostly like last match, but thanks for watching. I'm the Coding Zeta, and I'll see you next time.